Look at my little cat joining us. Hi, ma'am. Been sleeping here a long time. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and happy birthday if today is your birthday. And welcome to yet another reading vlog, the February reading vlog. I do have a confession though, it is still technically January right now, it's January 30th. But I'm ready to start a new book and so we're going to dive into what I had planned for February. And actually this concept has kind of changed as we've approached this month and I'm pretty excited about it. So my original plan for this month was to read a couple Friend McFadden thrillers. Just really load up the month with thrillers, especially because her newest book, The Housemaid's Secret, is coming out this month, so we're definitely reading that in this video. But then I was thinking about it, and I've only read one Friend McFadden book so far, in fairness. It was The Housemaid. But if all of her books are as addicting as The Housemaid was for me, then I have a feeling like I could actually maybe read a lot of them this month. And so then I came up with the idea, what if we see how many Friend McFadden books I can read in 1 month? So I'm not going to have like a set TBR of which I'm going to read or how many I'm going to read. We're just going to see how many I can get through. I think my goal will be to read 4 of them, including her newest one, which I definitely think is doable because the first book of hers that I ever read, I read in like 2 days. Now that was over the holiday break, so I feel like that factors in for sure because I had a lot of time on my hands. No wait, when was that? That was not the holiday break. I don't know. I was traveling at the time. I can't remember where. It doesn't matter. But I'm still feeling like I can probably read quite a few of them. So I'm kind of excited. I feel like this is going to be a fun little challenge for me. And to be honest, I don't even know which one I'm going to start with. I know I have one downloaded on here. I think it's called The Locked Door. Yes, I was correct. The Locked Door. And tons of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. So we're just going to read a bunch of her books that are available on there this month. So I guess we will go ahead and start with The Locked Door. I am currently about to take my makeup off and work out, but then I'm going to start this book tonight. So I'll let you know what I think. I know nothing about it at all. I think one of you maybe recommended it to me when I talked about reading The Housemaid. So we're going to dive in this evening. Check out Connor and his headset back there. Connor. You can't hear anything I'm saying. Connor. Literally nothing. Anyway, he's playing his game, so I'm going to dive into my book now, Molly Cat. Molly's going ham on her box. There's a lot going on here right now. All right, we are diving into The Locked Door now. It is 270 pages, so it should be a fairly quick and easy read. I'm excited. Oh shit, start of the book, going strong. Prologue, it's a hook. It's a really good hook.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah. I'm so cold. It is now Thursday and I am a little bit more than 25% through my book. I have barely read this week, which is terrible for our reading challenge, especially because I was thinking about this month and I was like, it's a short month and it's so busy. I have so much going on this month. So I really need to get a move on here. So we have an hour this morning to get some reading in and I'm going to sit and put in some work on this book. I really want to finish this book. Let's be realistic. Could I finish it tomorrow? Maybe, but more realistically on Sunday. By Sunday, this book has got to be done because we gotta get a move on onto the next Frida. Molly Cat. Not me not even noticing that I am not on camera. Did Molly move this again or did I just... Who knows? I'm not kidding you guys. This book is starting to get scary and I don't really ever get scared reading. I have like other friends who can't read thrillers because they like get spooked. This is like a little creepy. It's kind of spooking me out a little, I'm not gonna lie. The imagination is running wild. Checking in on my book right now from out in the world because I'm filming a video and I happen to be reading my Kindle here. I'm 80% through now and I only have about 35 minutes left in the book, so I think I'm literally just gonna sit here in this restaurant and finish it right now. I literally don't even have a good guess about what is gonna happen. I feel like all of the theories I had in my mind have kind of gone out the window. I'm still suspicious of one person, but I don't know how they're gonna get tied into all of this yet, so We're about to find out. I'm excited though. I really enjoyed this book. Frida just writes the best, really fast-paced thrillers. I don't know about you guys, but I just got a new idea for who the killer in this book could be. And I feel like I could be onto something, so I'm very intrigued to see if I guess correctly. Oh my god, okay, scratch my prediction. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I'm so confused, you guys. I have no idea what's going on here. I am so confused. The two main suspects that I have are like the two main suspects that have now come to light here, so it's just like, which is it? Or maybe neither. I would not be surprised if like they're throwing me off for sure. A lot of these thrillers I feel like have called, we learned about it in English class, unreliable narrators. Is that what that's called? Anyway, I might be getting that vibe from here too because this main character is a little cuckoo. Okay, my hunch might be right yet again. I don't know, I'm so confused. I clearly have no idea what's going on. Had to switch to my phone because my camera battery is dying, but I just want to get my reaction to the end of this book, so we're going to do it here on the phone. Oh my god. Okay, that's my theory. I guess I have no idea what I'm talking about, as per usual. Okay, I did not see that come. Here we go, we're getting into the last chapter right now. Oh my god, what an ending. Okay, we have an epilogue. Wow. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts when I'm back on my camera. It's the next day, we're back on our camera, and we need to talk about the locked door because, oh my god, you guys. There were so many good twists in that book. As I said, it was kind of like creepy. Like there were definitely moments where I was like a little freaked out about what was going on. And I legitimately don't think that I could have guessed that ending. It was just such a good twist at the end and like really made you question so many characters. Like, it made me second guess myself so much, as you guys probably saw in that footage. I loved it though. Oh my gosh, so good. And I can't wait to get into another Frida book. What will be next? We'll see. It is a couple days later, you guys, and we are ready to start our next book in what Caitlin has decided to call this month Frida February, which I think is kind of brilliant, so I'm stealing it from her, but shout out to you, Kate, for coming up with that. The Frida February continues, and I'm going to be reading The Inmate next. Kate actually just finished reading that one, told me that she really liked it. She finished it in like literally 3 days, so we're just gonna roll straight into it. Very excited. Let's download her and dive in, see how many pages we're working with, all that good stuff. And I love that most of Frida's books, I think if not all of them, are on Kindle Unlimited, which is dope because I'm just gonna read for free all month long here. Okay, let's see what we're working with here. 300 pages, so very, very manageable. A little longer than the last Frida that we just read, but not by that much. It's a Sunday, so I imagine that I'll get quite a bit of reading in today. Very excited about it. Have my chai here ready to go. And let's dive in and see what this book is all about. I'm excited. Hi, Molly girl. How did I know you would come in for the cuddles? Ooh, great little hook. Great little hook to start off the book. I'm very into it. Book check-in. It is 2 days later, even though I'm pretty sure I was wearing this same shirt the last time you saw me. We all know how this goes. I am flying through The Inmate though. Literally read 35% in one day. Didn't get a chance to read yesterday. Monday's usually the day that I can't read just because I work late, I work out late, and then I'm making dinner, so I just don't get a chance usually. But I'm ready to dive back in today. I am so excited. I'm so curious about where this is gonna go. Basically, the premise of this story is that there is a girl who almost got murdered in her hometown when she was 17. Because of this, she ends up having to leave town, but now it's 10 years later and she has to come back because her parents have passed away. And the story unfolds from there. I don't want to give too much away, but that's kind of the general premise and I'm very into it. So let's do some morning reading. Oh, I'm so intrigued. I do not know what's gonna go on in this book. It's really got me second guessing myself. Okay team, the day has come and we are about to finish The Inmate. This book has really thrown me because I don't know who to trust. Honestly, everyone's sketchy to me. I have no clue what the big twist is gonna be. Because obviously you know there's gonna be one. There always is in a Frida book. You can never guess the ending, no matter how hard you try. So I've just reached a point where I just need to know. I need to know. I only have an hour left in the book, so we're just gonna sit here and wrap this baby up. Second Frida book down. Currently 70% through, I'm on chapter 40, and let's do it. Let's find out who this murderer is, because I'm dying to know. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh my god, it is jumping in time now. 2 months later. What the hell is going on right now? God. Oh my god. What an ending. There was one final big twist at the end and oh my god. Another book down for Frida February, and oh my gosh, I ended up really liking this one. As always, all of my predictions were wrong, even when I thought that they might come true and it seemed like they were coming true in the book. It turns out that they weren't. And that last twist, oh my gosh, like really crazy. I should have known something else really wild was coming. It always does in Frida's books. And now Frida February will continue. I'm not sure with what book yet though. Should we pick one right now together? I'm very down because we're gonna have to start this baby tomorrow. So I think next up I'm going to read Never Lie because Tara just read that one. She said that she loved it. So I think that will be a good move. And we'll start this tomorrow morning. Good morning, good morning. It is the next day and we're here for a little morning reading time. And as I said last night, we are going to start Never Lie. Gotten so many DMs about this book. Tara just finished it and loved it. So very excited to dive in. Let's open her up, see what the deal is. Okay, shorter than the last book, only 285 pages. So should be another really quick and easy read, just like all of Frida's books are. I had a look, by the way, yesterday and saw that there are like 14-ish of her books that I haven't read yet. So we have a lot of material to work with here, which is very nice. But yeah, this guy's up and let's dive in. Another interesting setup from Frida. I love it. Checking in with you guys after a couple days of reading Never Lie, my newest Frida book for Frida February. I have not had a lot of time to read the past couple days, so I'm only about 30% in, but I'm really liking it so far. So the concept is that there is a husband and wife who have only known each other for 9 months. They dated for 3 and then have been married for 6. And they want to buy a big house together outside of New York City where there's a lot more land and room to explore. They end up driving up to this big house that they're going to see, but it's in the middle of a snowstorm, and so they get stuck there and their real estate agent never makes it. Hey. Molly getting in trouble.
Molly.
She never listens to Connor. They end up discovering that the house belongs to this psychiatrist, this famous psychiatrist who disappeared 3 years ago. It's suspected that her boyfriend at the time murdered her. And things unfold from there. It kind of switches back and forth between the wife's point of view and the psychiatrist's point of view from like 3 years prior before she went missing. I am suspicious of everyone, of course, instantly, and I have no idea. I mean, I have my theories about what's going to happen, but I feel like I'm wrong every time. So I'm really liking it though. I have a little bit of time to read this morning, so we're going to do it.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday, bitches!
I'm dying. Hello team, today is the day we are going to finish our, what is this, 4th Frida book of the month? Is it our 4th? I don't know, we're gonna have to go back and check myself on that one. That seems like a lot. Might be our 3rd, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's the 3rd. It's the 3rd Frida book. Yeah, so we are going to finish Never Lie, which, very excited about it. I only have about an hour left in the book right now, so we're just gonna knock it out. Super pumped. I am dying to know what's gonna happen. I'm just so suspicious of everyone. I have I only have one theory, but I really don't understand most of what's going to be going on in this last part of the book, I don't think. On chapter 38 right now, there's Connor. Hello.
Hello.
Also, it's Valentine's Day. That's why I'm wearing my little Valentine's Day pajamas. And look at those pretty flowers that Connor bought me.
Yeah, I was just evaluating the sugar-free fees that they add on.
Oh my god. I know, it's ridiculous.
I saw the end total, I was like...
No, it's so stupid that they add all those fees on there. It's not right. Oh, shit. What? Oh, shit! What? What? Oh my god, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, that was a hilarious two-part reaction.
What? Oh my god, I have to text Tara. She told me, text me when you gasp, I know you will. I am so shook. Wow, I did not see that coming. What? Oh. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh my god, this book is killing me. Oh my god, something else crazy is about to happen. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Shit's in the fan.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Okay, epilogue 2 years later. Oh my god, what a wild ending. What a wild book. Another great one from Miss Frida.
It
Oh my
really
god.
brought it.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so shook. My brain. Molly Cat, that was so crazy. It is the next day, you guys, and we did not get a chance to talk about the absolute mind-blowing book that was Never Lie. It honestly had one of the crazier twists that I've read in a Frida book. Maybe the craziest. It might be my favorite Frieda McFadden book that I've ever read. It was just so good. Oh my god, I mean, you guys saw my reaction to the really, really big twist that happens. I just, like, my brain literally couldn't process what was happening. I was so shook. Oh my god. I loved that book. I think, as of right now, if I were to recommend one book that I read in this vlog so far, sorry, I would definitely recommend Never Lie. So I thought I would walk you guys through kind of what I think the rest of this reading vlog is going to look like. As of right now, we're gonna see. Things can always shift and change. We have read 3 Frieda McFadden books so far, and we have the sequel to The Housemaid called The Housemaid's Secret coming out in less than a week. So I'm very excited about that. I think it comes out either on Monday or Tuesday next week. And I'm just so pumped. Now it's Wednesday right now and I am traveling Friday through Sunday. So I don't know that it's super realistic to get another Frieda book in before the new Housemaid book comes out. So in the meantime, it seems like it's kind of the perfect time to talk to you about this new reading goal that I just came up with for myself that I kind of want to incorporate into my reading this year. So I've decided that once a month I want to try to read a classic novel. I just feel like there's so many classics that I've just absolutely never read or even really felt inclined to read. But I somehow ended up on like classic book TikTok and it really pulled me down a hole of all of these really easy to read classics. So I'm definitely going to start off with short, easy to consume, easy language-wise classics, because I know a lot of classics can use language that makes it like really wordy and kind of hard to get through. So we're starting slow here and we're going to see how we do. We're going to see how we even like it. And you know, if I end up hating all the classics that I'm reading, then we're going to cut this goal for sure. Because I'm a firm believer that you have to make reading fun to actually enjoy it. So if you're forcing yourself to read books that you don't actually enjoy, it's just probably not going to be for you. Even I know so many people are like, I can't not finish a book, and I totally feel that. But there have been times in my life where I've just been like, you know what? I am dreading picking up this book, and why am I forcing myself to read something that I'm not enjoying when I can just move on to a book that I know I'll enjoy? So anyway, all that to say, if I end up hating this reading goal, we're not gonna follow through with it because I'm not gonna do something that I'm gonna end up hating. But I'm really excited about this. I think it could be really fun. I think it's a really good way to kind of expand my reading horizons, which you guys know was one of my reading goals for this year, was to read different kinds of novels. So I think in the meantime, before The Housemaid's Secret comes out, we are going to start a classic novel, and the first one I have selected is The Great Gatsby. It's 125 pages long, so I feel like I can fly through it, even while traveling this weekend. And it's just a classic story. Like, we all kind of know the story of The Great Gatsby because of movies, and also it's just a very famous era. So I think that it's a really fun one to start with. So yeah, with that in mind, that is what we're going to be starting today. I'm super excited, I'm super intrigued. I don't really know exactly what to expect, but I think that's gonna be a fun little goal. So yeah, realistically, I think probably the rest of this month's TBR is gonna be The Great Gatsby and then The Housemaid's Secret. I might be able to squeeze one more Frida book in, but I'm not totally positive. We're running a little low on time this month. I definitely could squeeze another one in if we weren't doing The Great Gatsby, but we are. So we're gonna see what happens. 5 books in a month is probably the most books that I've ever read in a month, especially considering that February is a short month, it's only 28 days. So even with that, I think I'll be pretty proud of myself to have gone through 4 Frida books plus one other book. So that's the deal, that's the tea, and let's get on to some reading. Hi guys, it is a couple days later and we are taking a little break from Gatsby today because the new Housemaid book came out. I am so freaking excited, you guys. The Housemaid's Secret by Frieda McFadden. I just literally know that I'm going to devour this book. Like, it's just gonna be so fast. I'm not sure, but I could literally see myself just finishing it today because I know it's just gonna be that addictive. I'm so pumped. I haven't even opened up my Kindle yet, but I pre-ordered it. Literally oh, there it is. The moment that I finished The Housemaid, which ended up being a waste because it is on Kindle Unlimited. I didn't think that it would immediately go on to Kindle Unlimited since it's a new book, but joke's on me. That's okay though, I literally don't care at all. There it is. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The Housemaid's Secret. I could not be more excited about this. Let's have a look at what the deal is. Ooh, 318 pages. I feel like that's a little longer than her books typically are. Still short and so doable though, and oh my god. I'm just so excited for this. Also, like, prologue, first line of the book, tonight I will be murdered. I'm instantly intrigued. I'm instantly hooked. I need to know what's gonna happen. So this is what we're doing this morning. We're diving into this. Let's go. Oh my god, that was such a crazy start to this book.
Oh really?
Instantly hooked. Instantly hooked. Book check-in. I clearly had lofty goals of finishing my entire book in one day, which is not going to happen. But we are going to finish it right now. I am 72-ish% through the book. Currently in part 2, where you just get such a good twist. It's a very similar format to the first Housemaid book. So I'm curious to see what extra twists she throws in there just to like really spice it up, make it different than the first one. It's very addicting though, a book that's super, super hard to put down, so I'm really excited to find out what's about to happen here.
Hi baby. What do you want?
Oh my god. Oh my god, I did not expect this. I am just... Oh my god, okay. Epilogue. And I feel like there's usually a big twist, just like in the last line of the book, so let's see. Oh my god. Of course, one last twist as always. So there you have it, another Frida book down. I would say this one had like the least twists and turns of any that I read so far, but it was still like fun to revisit the characters that I already knew from reading the first Housemaid book. But yeah, not as crazy as I feel like Frida books usually are. It definitely had me like guessing quite a few times, but I don't know, I was like less suspicious of a ton of different people and like, I don't know. As I said, probably like the least crazy Frida book I've read so far this month, but I still really enjoyed it. And if you've read the first Housemaid book, which was insane, and I loved that book so much, I highly recommend reading this next one because it's just fun to revisit Millie and see what she's up to. So there you have it, another book down, and now we are going to circle back to The Great Gatsby and continue reading that one. Alrighty friends, today is the day when we are finishing Gatsby. I only have about 20 minutes left in the book, so we are going to just wrap this one up, and this is going to be our very last book for the month. Well, that's it. The Great Gatsby finished. Let's talk about Gatsby. So I would say the first 50% of the book moved pretty slow for me. Hi, Molly. It was just a lot of like, I don't know, I guess additional details that didn't necessarily have an impact on the plot, which I don't read a lot of books like that regularly, so it took a little bit to like get into that way. But after the 50% mark, I flew through the rest of this book. I feel like the first 50% of the book was really used as setup, and then the second half of the book is where all the action happened. I really, really liked it though. I do not think that I had actually ever read this book. I wasn't sure if I had read it in school or not. Still might have, who knows. But I'm pretty sure that was my first time reading the full Great Gatsby story. And overall, I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was a really good kind of first book into this like journey that I'm on to read a couple more classics. I do have to say, I was thinking more about kind of my goal to read one classic novel every month. And I think I am going to tweak that just slightly to just be one book that's outside of the regular type of books that I read. I think that that's a fair kind of trade-off there. Just because, as I think I already said in this video, one of my goals was to, you know, incorporate more like memoirs and just different kinds of books than what I'm typically reading, like thrillers. So I think just making sure that I'm incorporating one kind of different book than my usual go-to is kind of what I'm gonna do moving forward. And that's it. That's going to be my reading vlog for February. I am unsure. Actually, I would like your opinion on this because I'm unsure if I'm gonna do a reading vlog for March. I'm going to dive back into the Harry Potter series, and my goal is to finish the last 2 Harry Potter books throughout March. But I don't know if filming a reading vlog around that is really interesting, since it's like, you know, 2 late books in the series, and also like books and stories that everyone's kind of already familiar with. I don't know. So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in me still doing a reading vlog for the last 2 Harry Potter books. I'm leaning towards not doing it just because I don't think that it's going to be super interesting. But let me know if I'm wrong. If a ton of you say that you would really like it, then of course I will reconsider. But that's it. Let me know what you read this month. Let me know what you're planning to read in March. I would love to add some new things to my TBR. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.